Okay.
You can't hear us.
Oh,
Did it
you
cut
know,
out the mic?
it was probably
too
too loud.
It
It probably cut it out.
It was bloody loud in here, I tell you.
Okay. Hello, beautiful people. We have a very sweet, intimate group with us today. We've come out here today to let off some steam. There are a lot of different healing modalities, but today we're not going to bypass any of the heavy stuff. We're going to scream it out, send it back to Gaia and the universe to turn it into something productive and beautiful. Let ourselves be heard, let ourselves be perfectly imperfect. And then we're going to have a bit of a healing circle and a bit of love and send some love out to the universe. If you're watching along at home, either on Facebook or on Zoom, please get yourself somewhere where you can scream, get a pillow, get in the shower, get in the car, whatever it is, if you want to participate in this. Otherwise, send your energy to us. I can feel people already doing that, and we will scream for you.
Well, this is going to be a bit of a culture shock then with screaming.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like anything. It's like cancer. It's like a rash on your skin. It's anything. Anything that comes up is an opportunity for us to clear the energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that I wish any of it on anybody, but it's just, yeah, it literally is an opportunity to get rid of it.
That's what I'm going through at the moment. Sometimes these horrible feelings come up. And you're like, what is going on? Like, I've been healing and working on it. And why is this so intense and awful? And why is there all this disease in my body? And it's like, no. Like, this is an opportunity to like let go of something from a very deep level that you weren't ready to do before.
Yeah.
You know, like, well, now the bottom level is coming up and there's gifts in that as well as challenges.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's such a helpful perspective too, because as soon as you come in it with the perspective of we can work with this, we can work with it.
Yeah. And then the final little piece of the puzzle is you can't, what does Michelle call it? What do you call it?
Energetic, spiritual bypass.
It's a spiritual, it's called a spiritual bypass.
Yeah.
Right? But what happens is you think, oh, I've done the energy clearing, that's all I need to do. But no, if you take a small action of some sort as well,
aligned action,
that's in alignment with your healing, with your growth and where you need to go, bang, that's now assimilated into the body. It'll never come back.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, you go to a doctor and they give you a pill and then you have to go for another pill and another one and another one because you're not taking the small amount of action required to make the actual change forever.
Yeah.
So we can do the spiritual bypass, which is like taking a pill.
Yes.
Or we can take the pill and do a little bit of action.
Because the energy healing process just brings in more vital force energy, which helps you to heal more quickly. But that without aligned action, you're not drawing in more vital force energy. So you've got to keep doing that to make sure that the it all assimilates, I guess, and makes it permanent. So even when I'm doing my Akashic Records clearings, like it's only temporary unless you're taking new action that's in alignment with who you are. So
yeah.
But it's like, you know, if you want to lose weight, you don't just go to the gym once, right? And go, I'm done.
Yeah. I wish, yeah, exactly.
That would be nice. But yeah, so sometimes you just gotta, you got to keep going and doing different things, and you got to become the version of you that's better, that's healed already, and do what that person would be doing in their day-to-day life as well.
Yeah.
Might add some sobbing to that. That one was deep.
So cool.
Matrix is true. We're on the right timeline now. That's it. Awesome. We're in.
I'm imagining like pulling this ball of energy up, like just letting that start to well.
They won't up. So,
and for everybody screaming, if you can imagine tensing your diaphragm and screaming out from the belly, out from your chest instead of your throat, that might save a little bit of pain later. So send me your energy and I'm going to scream. And then I'm doing more for ourselves and our families. Okay. If anybody else wants to yell, don't be shy now. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I'm just intuitively going to start something off, and then if you guys feel like taking over.
No?
Okay.
We're happy for you to run the show.
Can we hold our hands up together in the circle?
I can't.
Dee and Marek, it
My
seriously
shoulders
looks
are-
like you're in the circle
They
with us.
literally are.
This
Look
is
like a
awesome.
frog, Laurie.
Because
I
it's
know,
like two
something's
of you
making me
too.
do it.
It's
I don't
just
know what's
like
making
we
me
can
do
see
it.
leapfrog. Laurie's in that yoga pose. It looks like a frog. Looks really comfortable.
It is.
And I am just feeling all the love whirling between us, among us, coming up from the earth. I feel Gaia transmuting it all. And I just want to send that love back out to the universe. To say thank you, universe. Thank you, collective. Thank you, friends. Thank you, family and loves in all places and times and dimensions. Here with us now, and everybody in the future is going to be with us. Everyone in the past we've left behind. We send love in every direction through every space and time. And we also accept that love within ourselves. We accept that we are part of the universe, and as we give, so do we receive. And we allow ourselves to also accept that white light and accept that love and accept that grace and accept that forgiveness and accept that power with so much gratitude and love. We commit ourselves to the flow of the universe, to the divine plan. And we're so happy that we could all be here to be part of it. Thank you, everyone. Namaste. Does anybody feel called
Hands are
to lead
really.
us?
So am I.
Yeah.
I felt like I could put mine on the ground.
Okay, I'm just going to call in. What I'm going to do is I'm building an etheric pyramid over us.
And our watchers.
And all those that are watching, there's an etheric pyramid being built over you as we speak. As you watch, I should say. And it is connecting to Gaia and grounding us and taking all the remaining energy that we no longer need, that no longer serves us. And now accepting light and love and divine energy from our guides and from source. And as it comes into the tip of our pyramid, it magnifies. And as it magnifies, it fills us up with the divine energy and love to replace the emptiness that we now have, the void that we now have, that we no longer need to carry all the negative energy, sorrow, anger, fear, anxiety, all of them are gone. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, I can feel that pulsing.
I feel that it's a huge clearing.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just consciously grounding through my chakras now, but that's already happening. And I often talk about this laser beam of light that comes through the root chakra, but I'm feeling it much more like roots going out instead of deep down at the moment.
Yeah, and for me, the Gaia energy is always white, actually, not red.
Wow.
So
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
sort of feel like we're sitting in a white bubble here at the moment.
Yeah, the pyramid's holding a white bubble.
Yeah.
It's a
And-
four-sided pyramid. like
Yeah.
ease up.
That makes sense too, because Crystal's very tapped into Gaia's like archangel, ascended celestial being energy. She doesn't feel her simply as like Mother Nature, Mother Earth.
Always
She's-
has wings.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. That makes
Sorry,
sense.
what was that? Always has wings.
Yeah,
always has wings.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful.
When I first realized that I needed like to channel her, you know, when something is like hanging around you and you keep thinking you've seen something in the corner of your eye.
Yeah.
Like that.
We just
I
had a
kept-
football roll in.
I kept thinking that I was like catching a glimpse of a wing all the time.
A wing. Wow.
Yeah.
The energy I'm tuning into, I haven't done a collective reading in a while, but it's a collective energy. It's the people of the planet, it's the light workers, it's all of our friends online, all over the planet. It's all of us. And I felt it. I closed my eyes. I'm like, why do I feel like I'm reading everyone's mind in the circle right now? And then I went, no, it's huge. It's that light we sent up. It's everybody. So this is all of us speaking. So it may be a bit redundant, but like there's still some tethers on the earth. There's still stuff to clear, and there'll always be stuff to clear as things evolve. But just this lightness, the sense of freedom. And again, that white light almost takes on the texture of like bird feathers and angel wings, like being set free out of their cages. And what I'm hearing is, you know, you've set us free. We're being set free. And there's this collective energy of we've been imprisoned and we've been put in these cages where we're told that we have to act a certain way or be a certain way, that we have to behave normally or normatively. And so we keep putting ourselves in these smaller and smaller boxes, but that's not who we are. And that's not who we're going to be anymore. We're showing up, we're stretching out our wings, we're allowing ourselves to sing, we're allowing ourselves to be heard. We're not afraid of ourselves anymore. And so much of that primal energy that comes out in the form of an exaltation, like a scream or a song or a bellow or an instrument, what's coming out at that primal level is the inner child. It's all the dreams, all the truth, all the honesty, all the magic of that inner child having a tantrum and saying, I will not be silenced anymore. And what's happening, I'm being shown, is as we set that inner child free, they dance and they fly and they lift us up with them. And it's like this piece of our soul to call back, this piece of our essence and our being that we've neglected for too long, that's just ready to fly with us. And so there's so few, so little keeping us trapped or in a box anymore. And it's just this great uplifting and this great uprising where you don't care about the box anymore. It's like we've all left behind these little cardboard boxes just scattered across the planet. And we're all just like stretching out towards the sky and saying hallelujah. And the earth is there with us. And whatever that means to you, whatever freedom means to you, to be able to stretch out and take up space and make sound and be heard and not be ashamed and not have to make excuses or justify that to anybody. Whatever that means to you, keep running with that. Keep leaning into that feeling. Keep being all that you are. There's no way you're getting back in that box. Thank you, everyone.
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful.
Has anyone had anything come up for them during this that they would like to?
I just really want to say you can't get back in the box because you won't fit. That's
Yes.
it's coming into my head.
Yeah. Almost like those toys where you pour water on them and they expand. It's like you're expanded now. Don't try to get it back in the packet. You can't return it.
No going back.
Laurie, what's going on with our pyramid? Will that just dissolve naturally on its own?
You can leave it at any time.
Okay.
Yep. But if you feel it,
It's still been ramping up.
it's still ramping up for us. So what's happening is you'll feel like here we'll probably feel the pulse of one another's rhythm.
Because we were in
and
person.
we're
yeah.
all in person. But if you're by yourself, you'll probably just feel a tingling in your extremities, like your fingers and your feet and everything. It'll just be a nice little tingle. And that's just the energy coming into you, filling you up.
Mm.
Everything's moving through you. It's really, really nice. If you can't meditate, I highly recommend you imagine an etheric pyramid gets built above you. It grounds you in. It accepts the energy, and the pyramid will hold your energy for you. And then it's a super light form of meditation. You just daydream. You don't have to go really deep. You just daydream, and you'll be genuinely shocked at how much you see. You will be really shocked. You'll have all sorts of thoughts come in. You'll have everything, because you don't have to accept it all in. It's all around you, and it's magnifying, and it holds you in a nice vibration, and you just sit back and like, oh, here we go. So yeah, watch this space, because I've been playing with this after Kelly taught us about pyramids and holding energy and how they magnify things. And my guides have been giving me hints and tips. And it's perfect that Crystal was talking about white energy coming up from Gaia. It's really, and my guides are going, you finally get it, because I've been asking. And so thank you for the message. But we have different colored chakras. It doesn't mean different colored energy comes in. All the energy is white and pure. All of it. So when you experience a healing, it is for what you need, not always what you want. But don't feel like you're being shortchanged if your healing is short and sweet, because it just means you're more ready for it. And your guides, your higher self, and everyone that surrounds you, and your team, we'll call them your team. Your team is more ready for you, because they know more about you than you do. So just get out of the way and accept it, and everything will happen faster for you. It does not have to be long and protracted. If you do the work, which 90% of the time is just getting out of your own way, you will heal fast. There you go.
I feel called to share a little tip for everybody learning to channel and working with people who are learning to channel too. I feel like people in this group, but people listening, for some reason I just have to say this now. Something that I do if I notice somebody's choking up a little bit or feeling a bit blocked, not that you were doing this,
No,
you're completely on your own. You're flying. Yeah, you don't need nobody no more. But
I've risen according to Renette.
yeah. So this might be when someone's just trying to say something to get something out and they're not sure about it, or you can tell that they're trying to channel. What you can do is, if you can feel where that resistance is sitting, like maybe it's in the throat, maybe they're scared to open their heart up to say everything they need to say, maybe they're not hearing everything and it's their crown chakra that's a bit blocked. What I do do this totally intuitively, but it's worked every single time, is I imagine my chakra center opening up to them. So it basically like supports the flow of energy a bit more. It's like saying, well, yours, like your hammer is a little bit like wobbly at the moment here, use mine for a bit. And so I'll literally imagine, like, say it's the heart that you feel a blockage with. I'll imagine my heart opening up, reaching out to theirs, and almost like just flowing with them back and forth. And it's amazing when you see someone like, and then you imagine that and they instantly just start pouring out. Same with like crown chakra, just imagine like opening up their chakra and your chakra and allowing that mirroring and that frequency to heal each other, and it'll just start to flow. And that can be a really beautiful thing that you can do for other people when you're in the space with them. And we do it intuitively in the group too. How often do you see people trying to get something out and then you put your hands to your heart? Just intuitively, like I feel that, and then they start to flow more as well. Like we're already doing this, and I just wanted to draw our attention to that a bit too. It can be a really supportive thing that you do for other people in the space. And I think especially because, you know, we're all teaching each other at the same time. That's something we can all do. Anyway, just a little,
Thank
just a
you for
little
that.
mini
No,
side
that's
tip.
brilliant.
Sending so much love to you guys and everybody watching this in the replay. we'll set it to Eye the Tiger and turn it into a montage or something. Okay. Lots of love, everybody. Talk soon.